everyone, my name is Katia and today I'm going to show you how to crochet these adorable pumpkins. They're very easy to make and they work up super quick. So let's get to it and create something great. For this project I'm using number 4 medium weight yarn. I have it in orange and brown. You're also going to be needing a 4mm crochet hook, your scissors, tapestry needle, and some sort of a marker. I'm using a piece of yarn. And you're going to need your fiber fill or anything that you want to stuff your pumpkin with. We're going to start with the magic ring. Wrap your yarn around your 2 fingers and cross it like so and hold it with your other finger. Go underneath your first circle and go on top of the other and pull up a loop and go into your working yarn and make a chain. So here we work the magic ring with the chain. So into the magic ring we're going to work 6 single crochets. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull on this tail and it will tighten your center. For round 2 you're going to need your stitch marker and place it in front of your first single crochet, and into the first single crochet we're going to work 2 single crochets. So I'm going into my first single crochet and working 1 single crochet, and going back into the same stitch I'm going to be working my second single crochet. So again, into the next stitch I'm going to be working 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. So continue working 2 single crochets into each stitch around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. You should have 12 single crochets. For round 3 we're going to work 1 single crochet into our first stitch and work 2 single crochets into the next stitch. And that's the repeat. Work 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets into the next stitch. So continue working and I'll meet you at the end of round 3. You should have 18 single crochets. For round 4, what we're going to do is work 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So that's 1, this is 2, and then work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. And that's the repeat. Work 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. So continue working and I'll meet you at the end of this round. You should have 24 single crochets. For round 5 we're going to work 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to the next stitch work 2 single crochets, and that's the repeat. So work 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. So continue working and I'll meet you at the end of this round. For round 6, 7, and 8 all we're going to do is work 1 single crochet around like so. So continue working, putting 1 single crochet into each stitch around, and I'll meet you at the end of round 8. So remember, 6, 7, and 8 work 1 single crochet around. So for round 9 what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3. And then work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. So again, work 1 single crochet into the next 3 stitches and work 2 single crochets into the following stitch. So continue working and I'll meet you at the end of round 9. So for round 10 all the way to round 13, what we're going to do is we're just going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch around. So here I go. We're just going to work 1 single crochet into each stitch around for round 10 through 13, and I'll meet you at the end of round 13. For round 14, it's going to be a decrease round. So what we're going to do is we're going to work one single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and then we're going to work a decrease. So here's 1, 2, and 3, and then work a decrease. To work a decrease, I'm going to go only into the front loops. So I'm going to pick up front loop from one stitch and front loop from the second stitch, yarning over and pulling through both stitch and then single crochet like that. That was a decrease. And let's repeat. So we're gonna work one single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Here's 2 and 3, and then work a decrease. Again, front loops only, pick up 1 and then go into the next stitch, pick up the second one, yarn over, pull through both loops like so, and then yarn over again and pull through both loops. So continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of this round, round 14, and we'll continue on. Okay, for round 15, what we're going to do is we're going to work one single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So here's 1 and 2, and then work a decrease. So again, front loops only, like that, yarning over, yarn over, and that's your decrease. So let's repeat. We're gonna work one single crochet into the next 2 stitches and then work a decrease, like so. So continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of round 15, and we'll continue on. Let's go ahead and stuff our pumpkin. So pull up a long loop, and with small pieces, I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff my pumpkin. I'm pushing my stuffing to the side just to make it more like a pumpkin shape. Don't worry if it looks like an egg. We will be adding lines like I did here to make it into a pumpkin. So go ahead and shape and stuff your pumpkin. So here again, I'm pushing it, using my fingers and pushing it to the side. Around 16, what we're going to do is work one single crochet and one decrease. One single crochet and one decrease, and that's the repeat. So working one single crochet and then one decrease. Like so. And then again, one single crochet and one decrease. So continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Here we're done with round 16. So let's go ahead and fasten up and leave a long tail because we're going to be adding lines to our pumpkin. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove my, tighten my yarn like that, remove my hook, and we're done. What we need to do is close the gap in our pumpkin. So you're going to need your needle for this part. Go ahead and thread your needle or add your yarn to the needle. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and put our needle through one stitch and then go back out like that and pull out your yarn. So we're just weaving back and forth like so, just to close our center. Don't pull too hard because we're going to continue stuffing it a little bit. We're just going to continue sewing. Here we are. Let's go ahead and fill up this hole right here with some stuffing. Use your finger. And once again, try to push your stuffing to the side as much as you can, just to give it that pumpkin-y look, like so. I think that's good. Okay, so now what we can do is go ahead, pull on our yarn, and it'll close the center. And to close, we're just going to insert our needle into one of the stitches and into this loop right here. Just going to put our needle through and go ahead and close our gap like that. So now what we need to do is add our little lines, and you can add as many as you want. And the way to do that, what we're going to do is bring in our needle into our hole right here, and then have our needle come out from this end. So pull it out and tighten it, push it down like so, and then go back into out this way to the side, and then back down into the hole like so. It's a little bit hard sometimes because of the stuffing, but you can just wiggle your needle around and you'll find your space. And bring it out again, like so. And here you can see our first line is formed, so go ahead and tighten it. So go ahead and tighten it, like so. And then go right on the opposite side, right over here. And repeat. So go into this hole right here and bring out your needle again through the other side, right in the middle where the hole is, like so. And just tighten it. Just pull on your, I'm just positioning my yarn lines, and I'm just pushing like so. And then I'm going to go right over here on this side, and I'm going to go ahead and repeat. Like so. Pull out my yarn, fix my line like so, and pull on your yarn a little bit, and then repeat again right across like so. And there you have it. So I'm going to continue adding more lines, so I'm going to go ahead and make one line here. Like so, and just position it the way you want it to look, and go ahead and pull on the yarn, and once again come around this way, go into the center, fix your line and pull, and I'm going to make one over here like so. Like that. I think I'm gonna stop here. I think I have enough lines. This is how it looks like. And to fasten off, find some space in the middle of your pumpkin. Any of the stitches will do. Don't fasten off here. Try to do it on the side so we can hide it. And then using one of the single crochets, go right into it, bring up a loop. Let me move this tail out of the way. So here's our loop. Insert your needle right in there and just tighten it like so. And then go back into that space and then take out your needle somewhere else into a different area like so. And we can cut our yarn tail. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. And there you have it. Let's go ahead and work on the stem of the pumpkin. And to start, we're going to work a magic ring. The way I work my magic ring is I wrap my yarn around my two fingers, crisscross it, hold it with my other finger, go into the first circle, pick up a loop, bring it out and twist it, go into your working yarn and chain one, like so. Into the magic ring, we're going to work 5 single crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's pull on our tail, like so. For rounds 2, 3, and 4, it's a repeat round. And all we need to do is work 1 single crochet into each stitch around. So here's my first stitch. I'm going to work 1 single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're finished with round 2. What we can do is push out our work like so, and this is our inside, so just leave it like that, and this is the outside. So let's move on to round 3, and we're going to repeat round 2. So we're going to work 1 single crochet around. So continue working, and I'll meet you at the end of round 4. So work round 3 and 4, and I'll meet you at the end. This is how it should look like at the end of round 4. So go ahead and cut your long tail so we can sew it in. I already cut mine. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew mine right over here. If you don't want to sew yours, what you can do is cut your tails, add a little bit of hot glue or any kind of glue you're going to use, and just go ahead and place it like that and let it dry. So that's an easier way, but I'm going to show you how to sew it if you want to sew it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut my short tail like so. So here's my long tail. I have my needle ready to go. So here's my hole. What I'm going to do is go ahead and insert my needle right into the center, picking up one of the stitches like so, and just going to bring it out like that. And then I'm going to go back out from this side, and then I'm going to go back in, there we go, and then come out from that other hole that we started from, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up my stitch like so, and then go back in to the hole and come out again like so. And it's pretty much sewn in, but I'm going to go ahead and give it one more stitch. So once again, I'm picking up one of my stitches on the side like that, pull out my needle and go right back in to the hole and bring out my needle the bottom like so, and there you have it. So it's all sewn in. Check to make sure you like the positioning of it, and if you don't, you can go ahead and sew it one more time. I feel like I need one more over here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly add one more stitch and go back down. There you go. Okay, so here I have it all sewn in, and the way I'm going to fasten up is same way. I'm just going to go ahead and find any of the stitches on the side, bring out my needle, and I'm just going to go ahead and come to the other side like so. Make sure it's not showing, and if it is, just use your needle and just kind of move your stitches around and it'll hide it. And I'm just going to come down using any of the other stitches like so, and if it's okay if your stuffing comes out, go ahead and cut your yarn And if yours is showing like mine, I'm just going to use my needle and push it back in. And then it's showing here. So I'm just going to do that. So there you have it. Pumpkin is all done. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.